Every full moon, the villagers set out to capture Lela, the last mermaid of the sea. They believed her magic could bless their lives, but the ocean fought back fiercely. What happens when three friends dare to face her? Will they capture her, or uncover a truth that changes everything? In a small village by the sea, there was an old story that everyone knew. It was about a mermaid named Lela, who lived in the deep waters of the ocean. Unlike other mermaids who had been lost in violent storms, Lela had survived them all. She was the last of her kind, and the villagers believed she had magical powers. Lela had long, dark hair that shone in the moonlight and eyes that sparkled like stars. People said she could control the sea, calming the waves or making the storms worse with just a flick of her tail. The villagers knew that whoever captured Lela would be blessed forever. Fishermen thought she could make their catches endless. Healers believed her powers could cure any disease, and even the elders wanted her for the magic she could bring. But Lela wasn't like other mermaids. She didn't want to be captured. She loved the ocean, and it was her home. Yet, every time someone tried to find her, something strange would happen. The sea would turn wild, waves would rise higher than the mountains, and winds would blow so strong that boats would be pulled underwater. The villagers would lose their way, their boats destroyed, but Lela always escaped. Despite this, the villagers never stopped searching for her. They believed that if they could capture her, they would have everything they ever dreamed of. So, every full moon, the people of the village would gather, ready to try again. One evening, as the moon rose high and the villagers made their plans, three young villagers stood by the shore: Kofi, Amina, and Tunde. Kofi was a brave fisherman. He was known for his strength and skill on the water. He believed that the sea was a place to conquer, and he had always wanted to catch Lela for himself. Amina was a healer. She had spent many years learning the ways of the sea, studying the plants and creatures that lived there. She believed that Lela's magical powers could help her heal the sick and cure even the most dangerous diseases. Tunde was a curious boy. He was not as strong as Kofi or as wise as Amina, but he had a sharp mind. He was fascinated by the sea and had always wanted to know more about the mysterious mermaid. He hoped to be the one to unlock her secrets. That night, the three friends decided to go out together to find Lela. Each of them wanted something different from her, but all of them believed that catching her would change their lives. As they rowed out into the dark waters, the sea seemed calm. The full moon lit their way, and the air was still. But as they sailed further into the ocean, they could feel the tension building. The closer they got to the place where Lela was said to appear, the more the sea seemed to change. Suddenly, the water around them began to ripple. Kofi, who was steering the boat, looked around nervously. "It's her," he whispered. "I can feel it." Amina leaned forward, staring into the water. "Be careful. The sea will try to stop us. Lela is powerful, and the ocean protects her." Tunde, who had been quiet until then, spoke up. "Maybe we shouldn't try to catch her. Maybe we should just talk to her." But before they could discuss it further, a figure appeared in the water. Her long hair floated around her like seaweed, and her eyes shone like the stars. It was Lela. The mermaid was even more beautiful than the stories had said. "You've come to take me?" Lela asked, her voice soft and gentle, like the sound of waves on the shore. Kofi, feeling both amazed and determined, nodded. "We have to capture you. The village will be blessed if we can bring you back." Amina spoke next, her voice calm and full of hope. "We need your powers, Lela. You can heal the sick and bring us happiness." But Tunde, who had been watching Lela closely, stepped forward. "Number, we should not capture you. The ocean belongs to you, not us. If we take you, we will only bring disaster to our village." Lela looked at Tunda, her eyes softening. "You understand," she said. "The ocean is not meant to be owned, it is meant to be respected." The sea began to stir as Lela spoke. The waves grew larger and the winds started to howl. The boat rocked dangerously. Kofi, Amina and Tunde struggled to hold on. "I warned you," Lela said. "The ocean will never let anyone take me. It will punish those who try." The sea began to rise higher and the storm grew stronger. Kofi gripped the boat, his heart pounding. But then something changed. He realized Tunde was right. The sea wasn't something to conquer, it was something to live with. And Lela, the mermaid, was not something to capture. "We made a mistake," Kofi admitted, his voice shaking. "We should have respected you." Lela smiled, and the storm calmed instantly. The waves returned to their peaceful state, and the moonlight shone brightly over the water. "I forgive you," Lela said. "The sea will always protect me. But remember, some things are not meant to be taken. Some things are meant to be respected." The three friends rowed back to the village, their hearts heavy with the lesson they had learned. From that day on, they never tried to capture Lela again. They shared her story with the other villagers, teaching them to respect the sea and its creatures, instead of trying to control them. And so, the legend of Lela, the last mermaid, lived on. She was never captured, but she was always remembered, a symbol of the power and mystery of the ocean. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this story and felt the excitement and emotions within it. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and family who love stories too. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you for being here and for helping us keep these stories alive.